Hey, NASDAQ, we get the best dope on the markets. Okay, Blockade Monday. Okay, Blockade Monday. What are we looking at here? On the top here on the right is silver. Okay, this is last night. Okay, we went down to 72.54. Okay, I got a green here. And actually, this is how we played it on here. Watch this. This was last night. Sunday night action. Okay. Oh, there's some secrets there. Okay. See, this is what these guys on the here crush bid. You'd put all that in. You put the crush offer in there, and that's how the L goes here. Bottom right hand corner, 243.50. Okay. As a matter of fact, this is the crush. 243. We were talking about it. Somebody told me it was at 300. I think that was spot. This guy is an old grain trader, customer client, grain clients in Rotterdam. But 243 here, this is an awfully high price, okay, in history. Anyway, okay, so here we go. I'm going to blow up silver here, okay? See, so you can see here, okay, this is the first bar. Let's go to a 12-minute here, okay? Now listen, everybody has their own trader profile, okay? This was the buy the second time down. Okay, this came really close. If you had something to buy at 72.60, you bought it. Okay, this is a green. Okay, on the upside here, this is what we did. This was here. You come all the way back to the high 70. I'm just saying what happened. Okay, look at this. A nickel from the high. Okay, here you know you got. This is the silver. They go over here. Take this out. Take this out. Do not take out the opening print until here. Here you come up here, right up to these, okay? And this is on a 12-minute here. So here it's exact. Here, we'll blow this up. This would be how you would trade right around here. Two 12-minute bars, so you got about 10 minutes to make a decision. Okay, you could sell it on the way up here with a new high stop. You got stopped out and then it reversed. Okay, and then all of a sudden look at this high. All of a sudden look at this high. Okay, and then we go here, look at this. You get a little gap, okay? Volume is thin. Look at this. 35.81 contracts, okay? It is the beast of the animal. Here we come back down to a red. What is this? This is new. The red, green, orange, and then you got a couple olives down here. We could get it. Listen, anything goes right here, okay? You could have, in the gold, let's go to gold, you could have central banks that have been buying gold, okay? Let's take a look at this. This is an intraday. This is last night, too. I just drew this trend line here because we want to know around here, because this will be head. This is your right shoulder. This will be your left shoulder. This would be a possible olive line, neckline. Okay, here you could see these, the same area right here. You got a trend line, you got those numbers right there. See, 46.78.60. Okay, we traded down to 46.26. We are down, let's see, $110 lower than where we closed. So at one time last night, 46.26. So $150, okay? We closed at about 47.5, okay? Round up. So this is the gold, okay? We did spike here. But getting back to the central banks, okay, so we bought a shit ton of gold in the last 5 years, okay, because we're going against the U.S. United States, okay? Because Biden was in office and he facilitated that. He flew in illegals into the country and they are beating women with hammers. Okay, that was last week's news. Let's not get lost on that. Anyway, so this would be here. You know what? Here, hang on a second here. Let me just give you these. We'll do this right while we're doing this. Let's just throw up. I don't like to take low tick here. Okay. So we would have a light green here. See this right here? We'd have a red here. We'd have a green here. Okay, see where it ends? It's over here also. So in this area, 44.25 down to 07, okay? And you got to look at this. And this downward sloper is coming here. It plays here, plays here. No, it's the blue one. Plays here, plays here. Here, look at this. You know? You had to have it open. You know what? As a matter of fact, here, hang on a second here. This might be off the highs. 3.3 and 224. Okay, that must be some kind of retest on the 3.3. Because we topped out on 130, remember? Right before 130, right before the end of the month. Screaming balls to the walls up to 122. Where all the calls were that enabled those guys that were long calls to sell futures at 122, and within a week we traded 61. Okay? Possible situation. I know this is the one we're all talking about. Everybody's talking about. This is crude oil. Okay? Last week we went up to 117.15, olive sell. Well, we won't talk about crude here. But here we are up, call it 104. We got up to 105 half. Okay. See this right here? 105.89, this green here. This is one of these candlestick lines. Okay. So on the way up, because I'm starting to think here, look, even $5 figures. Okay. You're a sheik. Okay. You're trading even 5 figures. Okay. We had 110 and here. What was it? One of those days, 110 was the high. What was it here? 109.19. I know here. Par. No, that's today. Here, this one right here. 102.70. Okay, so you got over par. Okay, but I think you're gonna want to. Here, I'll call these numbers off here. We got 2 greens right here. I'm gonna go up on the upside. 102.18. I got 307. This is a trend line, but this is going to be moving here, okay? Tomorrow or something like that, and it's going up. 103.07, 103.65, and then I got this trend line. Where is this? Oh, this one up here. This one up here. See, because it goes over here. 105.89. See, they're all displayed right over here. So you go like this, okay, and then you can see 110.47. Look, 110.47. Okay, so yeah, babe. I think you have an order to sell some up there. And then this is the high. Up above, I got 2 numbers here. Okay, so I got 111.90, 113.60, and 117.15 or 35, 117.35. So some of my clients said, they go, you had a 107.50. Okay, it's slightly off, okay? It's slightly off. And it depends on the time frame. If you're in an intraday, it differs from overnight, okay? That's what the data science is. So on the upside, 1504, 1715, 2016, okay? This is a trend line coming down, okay? So I'm saying this is off the all-time highs, okay? We got 124 round down and 130. 129.99. If they print 130, you want to make sure you're filled, in my opinion. And it will be scary. It always is when you're at olive lines. The number that screws the most amount of traders, the Goldman Sachs olive line. All right, we're going to call this a wrap. If you need anything, whatever it is, man, you're running a trading shop, you want your guys to pick up on something, you're an individual investor, and you sell crude. That's usually the way I get clients, okay? I remember one guy. Actually, it was my first guy. He made $7,000 in coffee, okay? And he took one of my packages, okay? And I gave him everything, okay? All right. Have a nice day.